we cannot stay so far away to the motherland.
Everything in the entire universe is made up from 17 particles split into 3 categories: leptons, quarks, and bosons. Quarks make protons and neutrons, and leptons make electrons. Protons, neutrons, and electrons make atoms, which in different configurations can make proteins, lipids, and carbohydrates. These combined with water make cells. Get enough of these cells mashed together in the right order and we get you, a human being. Someone with a consciousness, meaningful relationships, and free will. But do you really have free will? The particles that make up the universe either react in determinable or random ways. In a system of only determinable reactions, there is only one possible outcome, and any truly random action will cause the final outcome to be slightly different. An example of a determined action is when one atom hits another, the second atom will move in a set direction and speed determined by the first atom and possible other environmental factors. Set the same scenario up a million times and the outcome will always be the same. There are very few actually random things in our universe, as seemingly random things like flipping coins are actually determined if you control for environmental factors like wind, distance from ground, flick speed, and many other factors which cannot be easily calculated. Because your brain is made up of these determined and random things, the outcome of any decision that you think you made is left not up to you, but rather how your mind and body was before the decision is made, and could be changed by one of the few actually random parts of the universe. If the only way that an outcome is different is due to an actually random thing, then you have no free will. But this complicates things. Most religions and ideologies rely on actual free will for their principles to work. Libertarians, for example, use free will as a justification for why individuals should be left to make their own decisions, and why the government should be kept out of life as much as possible. Some forms of Christianity say that we have free will to choose God. Even the justice system is predicated on the idea that some people have made bad decisions and need to face punishment for what they have done. But what if there's more to humans than just leptons, quarks, and bosons? What if there is something beyond that makes us special and gives us actual free will? My current theory is that the soul is responsible for all of this. Every decision that you ever make, everything that you feel, and all your experiences are just your soul. This helps with a few other philosophical questions, like if you lose an arm, is that arm still you? It has your DNA, you used to control it, and moments before it was you. And when you die, do you cease to exist? Your body definitely continues to exist. But why does your arm stop being you when it's removed, but you keep being you after death? And what happens if you remove the arm after death? Would the arm continue to be you if removed post-death but not pre-death? If we add the soul, the only you that exists is the soul. That soul thing that makes the decisions is what we should care about and value in you. If this is the case, then every human has value by virtue of them having souls. This all relates to abortion very loosely. If you disagree with anything previously said, then it may be a bit too much of a stretch to say that from conception humans have value. But if you agree with me so far, then the moment your DNA is set and you have half of your mother's genes and half of your father's genes, you are attributed a soul. It is not based on any physical attributes of you like a beating heart or an active nervous system, as it is metaphysical. If we think that all humans have moral value by nature of them having souls, then despite the fact that a 2-week-old fetus cannot feel things, it would still be immoral to remove any possible life from it. If not the soul, then what should we value? Any dissent to anything proposed previously would be very welcome.